Kamal Usman certainly didn't sit on his lead against Leon Edwards. Big leg kick for Pereira. Backs Adesanya.
That was a check.
That was a check.
He checked the kick, and it hurt Izzy's leg.
He checked the kick, and it hurt the champion's leg. Oh, no, he tripped himself.
Yeah, so just sort of a wayward step or so, it appeared, by Adesanya.
Yeah, that's all it is. He looks fine in his motions.
He does.
Pereira's had his most success for the body tonight.
Oh!
Here's that left hook!
He hurt him bad!
Oh, now right! Adesanya's on one leg, two more! Down goes the champion! Pereira trying to close the show! And do it!
He did it! He did it again!
Alex Pereira, the undisputed middleweight champion!
Oh, my
I don't
goodness.
believe
He
it!
did it again!
Oh, my goodness.
He did it again!
He did it again.
Wow!
In the final round.
He did it the last time in the third round. He did it again. Every time he hit Adesanya, Adesanya was untouchable.
It's when he got to the point where he knew he could empty the tank.
The power of this guy.
The power. Preposterous power.
Pandemonium at Madison Square Garden. Disappointment for Adesanya.
A new world champion.
Bro, in 4 fights.
In 4 fights.
In
Is that
4
a
UFC
record?
fights.
Is that a record?
Izzy was very close. Because the year and he was the champion, our interim.
This
Wow.
fight replay is brought to you by Sweet Sweat. Check out their website, sportsresearch.com.
So Izzy's against the cage. He pops him with the jab. The
Oh, it was
right
the
hand.
right
hurt.
hand. Yeah, it was the right hand.
It stung him a little bit.
Oh,
And
it
then
was
the uppercut. The uppercut stung him.
Oh,
That's
it
the
was
left
that
hook.
one, the left
That
hook
one.
again.
And then another one. And then
Oh,
that
my
right hand.
goodness.
He's in big trouble there. And then again.
No. I mean, he was hurt bad. You could have stopped this a long time ago. Mark Goddard gave him a ton of time.
He gave him all the time. But look, he's not even looking. Oh, my goodness.
Adesanya, though, with an immediate protest.
Yeah, I mean, he's a champion. I can see why he's protesting.
Joe, look
But
how
man,
short that hook is.
oh, it's beautiful.
Look at how short that left hook
That
is.
power is beautiful.
This dude is crazy.
Look, there's no doubt he was in deep, deep trouble. Could you make the argument that you should put the champ out? Maybe.
Oh, my goodness.
But the way he's moving, it looked like he was gone.
Look at Glover. Look at Glover. Oh, my goodness.
And for Nelly Feliz and Plinio Cruz, Alex Pereira's right-hand man. Adesanya, ever classy, acknowledging the crowd. This one is going to sting
For a while.
for a long time. He fought masterfully at times, but as Kenny Florian and others kept saying, Adesanya's going to have to be perfect for 25 minutes.
He doesn't. And Pereira doesn't need to be perfect. Izzy needed to be perfect. Pereira didn't need to be perfect. And when he landed, he got it done.
Well, and if this doesn't lay the foundation for an immediate rematch, of course, Adesanya, the long-reigning champion, I don't know what does, but Alex Pereira realizes a dream tonight.
And John, who wouldn't want to see this again? This is a fantastic fight.
Amazing.
High-level kickboxing, and you also recognize the dangers in the fight. Tremendous.
All right, one final time tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 1 second of the 5th round. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira.
I am here with the winner and new champion, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Pereira. Alex, a tremendous, tremendous fight and an incredibly quick rise to the title. In your 5th fight ever in MMA, you are now the undisputed middleweight champion. How good does this feel?
Foi uma ascensão tremenda, parabéns ao Alex Poitin. Pô, na sua terceira do UFC, 7ª luta de MMA, campeão mundial. Como é que se sente?
Eu me sinto muito bem, muito feliz. Já estava escrito, eu sabia que eu ia ser campeão. Eu sou um cara humilde, um cara que fala pouco. Da forma que eu fiz, algumas pessoas não gostaram. Eu peço desculpa, mas foi de uma forma saudável. Foi história, uma parte da história que eu vim postando. E algumas pessoas acharam que era provocação, mas não foi. Agradeço todo mundo aí pela torcida.
I feel so good. Been training all my life. I worked so hard for this. It was written. Sorry for everybody that I had to post some stuff. Do a little bit of trash talk this time, but was healthy. But I had to get on his head to get on this fight.
This was a very good fight up into the last round, and let's take a look at it. You caught him and tagged him with the right hand. You had him hurt, and then you got him up against the octagon and landed this left hook. And from there, he was in deep, deep trouble.
Fala pra gente aí, pô, foi uma luta dura e você aceitou aquela esquerda e dali já estava em vários problemas ali.
Bom, eu vim treinando, treinei duro para essa luta. Foi como o Glover vinha falando. Eu dentro do meu camp, eu não fiz 3 rounds. Eu vinha fazendo só 4 ou 5 rounds. Eu falo para você, eu tive uma luta diária. A minha equipe é embaçada. Vou falar para você, era uma luta difícil a cada dia. Hoje foi muito difícil também. Muitas pessoas desacreditaram, falando que eu não poderia fazer 5 rounds. Eu fiz 5 rounds muito bem. Eu estou pronto para a próxima.
Well, it was a very hard fight, but just like Glover said, I was going through a fight every day at the gym. I was going through 5 rounds all the time. For everybody that said they couldn't do 5 rounds, look what I just did right now. I'm ready for the next.
Well, what's even more incredible is that this is only your 5th MMA fight. You're only going to get better at MMA. So congratulations on becoming the new UFC champion.
Bom, parabéns, você tem 5, 7 lutas só de MMA e já é campeão mundial. Então espero o futuro para você. Parabéns, o de campeão médio do UFC.
Muito obrigado para todos que estão torcendo por mim. Muito obrigado você que sempre vem falando bem de mim em todas as entrevistas. Você é um cara que entende da arte marcial e fala a verdade.
Thank you everybody that's been supporting my work. Thank you, Joe Rogan, that since the beginning believed in me, and I was always say good stuff about my work, and I know you know the job.
It was an honor to call your fight, sir. Congratulations. The new UFC middleweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Pereira!
Kind of stuff.
I mean, not stunned. You know, he had his moments. It was just in those middle rounds, he seemed to be falling behind. But what if he was saving his energy to explode? Because it seemed as though at the end of the 4th round, he was trying to come on as he clinched him. And in the 5th round, his corner told him exactly what he needed to hear. And he went out and he got the job done. I mean, congrats to the new champion. You know, Joe and I were saying it's just a record. Anderson Silva won it in the 2nd fight. So, still very, very quick to a championship for Alex Pereira.
And in the modern era, though, we're talking about different eras, right?
Yes.
This accomplishment should be put on a pedestal. They should put his damn left hand in the Hall of Fame right now. But Alex Pereira is now the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and this rivalry does not end here. UFC 281, Adesanya versus Pereira, has been brought to you by EA Sports UFC 4. Tonight, Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira fight for the cover of EA Sports UFC 4. And that's not all. The Heavy Hitters update brings Pereira, Tyler Santos, and Rafael Fiziev into the game. Get UFC 4 on sale for a limited time on Xbox and PlayStation. By Thorne, the official supplement partner of UFC. Start your healthy aging journey with the most trusted name in personalized scientific wellness. Visit thorne.com to learn more. That's THORNE.com. By Tulsa King, a new original series starring Sylvester Stallone, streaming soon exclusively on Paramount Plus. And by New Amsterdam Wildcard. With 8% ABV and 3 knockout flavors made with real vodka, Wildcard is in your corner when you need hard-hitting flavor. All right, coming up in minutes, we'll recap all the action on the UFC 281 post-show on ESPN+. Anthony Smith and Paul Felder join Brian Custer and me. We'll break it all down. Megan O'Leary interviews all the big winners from tonight's card. It's only on ESPN+, and we will have Dustin Poirier live on set for the UFC 281 post-show here tonight. All right, so now the path to UFC middleweight gold goes through New England and Danbury, Connecticut. Alex Pereira getting it done in the 5th and final round.
Do we have numbers on who's the fastest ever to become a champion?
Well, Anderson won it in 2 fights.
That's right.
Right?
That's
He
right.
beat Chris Lieben,
But he had fought MMA before.
Yeah, for a long time. Nobody like this.
Nobody
Brock
like this.
Lesnar also won a championship very quickly.
Brock Lesnar was probably the quickest.
But in this era, against this champion, this accomplishment is otherworldly.
Right, it's otherworldly. And, you know, the difference is, like, Israel, of course, is a specialist, and that specialist is striking. Alex Pereira is one of the greatest strikers in kickboxing history. I mean, 2-division world champions simultaneously in glory, knocked guys like Jason Wilness into other dimensions. I mean, he's a real killer. And we saw it tonight that translates to MMA. But boy, did he get tested. Boy, did he get tested, especially in that first round.
He got hurt, Joe. He was getting outpointed as the fight was going on. Like, he had to go through a lot. He was tired, or at least he looked tired. But, I mean, the way he fought the end of the 4th, and then the way he fought the 5th round was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Look, he got caught with that right hand which stung him, but the left hook that hit him was after the buzzer, but it still hurt him. Like, Israel landed some good shots all over the fight and even clinched him and got him to the ground and dominated him on the ground for a while.
Yeah.
But the end of the fight was Alex Pereira doing what we knew he does best.
There it is. That's that takedown I was talking about.
Yeah.
He stepped across the
This is the end of the fight. The right hand, the uppercut, and now you got Stylebender in deep trouble, just trying to hang on and get to the buzzer. And he can't. He's wobbled and he's hurt. He gets hit with that uppercut and then that left hook. And the left hook was it.
It froze him.
I mean, he's just trying not to go out here.
Bro, when you're falling, Joe, this is the worst. I'm telling you right now, this is the worst feeling in the world. When you're like getting hit in this way and you're trying to catch your balance and you're aware of what's happening, but you can't grab him. You can't do anything to stop the onslaught. Adesanya would not have changed it. That was going to continue until they stopped the fight. It would have only gotten worse.
He might have hit him with a knee.
Yes. It would have only gotten worse if they didn't stop the fight right then. So
he was gone.
Yeah.
He was gone. I can understand from his perspective, you stopped it too soon. I was still conscious.
Yeah.
But when he was doing this, and drooping down.
Hands are down. When did we see him with his hands down?
Yeah,
Right.
with his head down, drooping.
Yeah.
I mean, open for a kick, open for a knee. He was gone.
So Pereira had a couple of MMA fights back in the day. He was submitted in his pro debut, and then he returned to mixed martial arts. Now he's reeled off 7 consecutive wins. But Brock Lesnar won the UFC title, but it's neither here nor there in some
That's
part.
right. We have to take into account the first fight that he had in MMA.
But Brock Lesnar, in his 4th professional mixed martial arts fight, won the UFC title. Right, and this guy, of course, Pereira, is now 4-0 in the UFC, and in all likelihood, he's going to have to fight this dude again.
He's got to fight him again.
Of course. They have to fight again. They have to. I mean, but there's not really a compelling challenger in the division other than him. Anyway, I mean, like right now, you've got great fighters.
Sure.
But Robert Whittaker. But Robert Whittaker's been beaten by Israel Adesanya twice.
twice.
Marvin Vettori's been beaten by Israel Adesanya twice. Israel's the fight.
You know,
that fight was so close.
The craziest thing is the middleweights are rejoicing because this would seem to be a better matchup for them than Adesanya has proven to be.
Yes.
If this guy can get through Adesanya again. But he should have to get through Adesanya again. This should not be a one and done.
Right. Well, you think about the other contenders. Like, let's talk about Robert Whittaker and Marvin Vettori. Both of those guys are very good at takedowns. Both of those guys are very big guys, very solid wrestlers, and very well-rounded, whereas Adesanya is essentially a specialist. We saw him utilize his ground game tonight, and we saw it be very effective.
Yeah.
We saw the really difficult moments that Alex had in this fight. A lot of them were when Israel had him down, held him down, and you know, didn't have to work that hard to control him and beat him up.
Well, and I mean, Robert Whittaker just continues to beat everyone else. Now, does he beat Paulo Costa in Australia? I don't know. But these are interesting guys. And honestly, like you said, Joe, the ability to clinch, the ability to slow Pereira down, and the ability to control him on the ground makes all these guys excited because they have not been able to do that to Adesanya. But what's right is right, and Adesanya, for all that he's done, should get an immediate rematch.
Absolutely.
Adesanya was up 3-1 on all 3 judges' scorecards, and not unlike Kamaru Usman, had a lead late. Didn't sit on it.
They said stop writing obituaries in MMA. We did it with Usman, and we did it today. But the reality is,
I don't know that you did anything today.
All 3 judges up 3-1. I mean, it was pretty clear that Adesanya was winning that fight.
Yeah.
But we knew that the difference is that Alex Pereira is always dangerous. He's
Yeah.
always.